This video is brought to you by KspadeTheProspect.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hat.
What is going on, folks? It is KspadeTheProspect, man. Y'all already know I'm YouTube's best kept secret. I'm the leader of the Wolfpack, man. I'm the dude who this year you probably gonna get tired of seeing my name, hearing my voice, all that. Like I'm everywhere, they never there. I'm back today with a brand new NBA 2K17 Pro-Am gameplay. I drop these joints daily, so let me go ahead and tell you right now, before we even get into it, if you a Pro-Am fan, bro, go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and drop that like too. You don't even know what I'm gonna say. You don't even know what you're gonna see. Trust me. Anyway, man, you guys told me, Spade, we like the variety. We like not knowing if you guys are going to win or lose. We like not knowing if you're going to come out here and drop 30 or 40, or if you're going to have one of them games where you building a house for the third little pig that the big bad wolf can't huff and puff and blow down. So I dove into the archive. I brought out something that I think you guys are going to enjoy. Now, I don't even want to ruin it for you. I don't want to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Just that it's a really good gameplay. Now, some of the things you probably already know is that TMM is going to come out slow. Damn, I hate that we do that, man. Like, one of these days, we're going to come out the gate, man. We're going to drop like 30 in the first quarter. It's going to be crazy. But until then, you got this squad that come out, play a little bit slow. We all right with it. The lineup is, this particular lineup, man, I think we ran together for a couple of nights, maybe a night or two. So I think maybe the last two videos you saw had the same lineup. Maybe the next 2 or 3 videos you see I had this exact same lineup. That lineup will be Styles at the 1. Styles is the playmaking point guard. You got me at the 2. I am a sharpshooter shooting guard. We have a rap, don't make me lie. We got a sharpshooter 3. I think that's what rap is. And Syph is a, I don't damn know. Syph, what are you? Are you a sharpshooter? I think Syph is a sharpshooter 3. I don't know. Anyway, so this is our small ball lineup. At the 5, instead of seeing Godzilla, instead of seeing Beast, we still running with the homie, the CKZ brethren, J Hamp. Now I like Hamp, man. Hamp is he's a dog out here. Hamp is another one of those garbage man type of bigs. And when I say that, let me explain for y'all think I'm out here throwing shade, because I'm not. To me, if you a big and you a stretch, you know, you can come out there and shoot the perimeter shots. I feel like those dudes right there, you kind of, you set them up. You give them off ball screens or whatever. You give them plays. You make sure they get looks. For me, now, I'm not saying this is right. This is just the way I feel. If you're going to have a glass cleaner or something like that, to me, you're supposed to be a dog. You're supposed to be on the glass. You got to get offensive boards, go back up with them. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of what I expect from a glass cleaner. And Hamp fit that. Hamp don't never ask for the rock. I'm talking never. Which is weird to me. He never be like, yo, I'm open. He'll be wide ass open, but he won't say nothing. It's just him. Anyway, second quarter action, man. Would you look at what's going on? Look at the score, man. We down by double digits again. Now, like I said, you guys have read this book before. You've seen this movie. You know this is what happens. Usually what happens for us is we come out. The opposing team will be trying to figure us out. We'll try to figure them out. We'll come out a little sluggish. They'll get a big lead. We'll get back into the game and then bap, we'll hit their ass with a haymaker, right? When we hit them with that haymaker, they really never recover from that. And then after that, we just ride into the sunset. That's usually how our games go, unless they start off being super competitive and they stay that way for the entire game, which happens. I mean, you guys have seen us, we lose games. Y'all seen us lose games. But if it's that game that we are behind and we come from behind, that's usually what happened, man. We bap them upside the head with that haymaker and they never respond. Here we go. Second quarter, man, was that quarter that we start to fight back into it. Usually it happens about the second quarter or third, but defensively we made some adjustments. Now this is something that I don't speak enough. Wait, hold on one second. Hold up. Get your ass out the paint, big man. I goes to the rack on 7-footers too, man. Anybody can get that work. I don't discriminate. But one area that my team probably don't get the credit they deserve, and this is my fault. I do a real good job of talking about how we make adjustments on offense, how we look for a weakness in the opposing team's defense and we attack that. I don't speak on how we make adjustments on the defensive side of the ball. And I think that's something we're really good at. So, you know, if y'all don't mind, take a seat. Let me go ahead and get that in right now. Let me go ahead and do that. we might be in the 2-3 zone. We might play against a team, man. They might have somebody just killing in the paint. Might be, he might be a dog in the paint. We may just decide to get out of the zone altogether, go man. But we may decide to stay in the zone and make an adjustment that somebody really won't expect. We might say, you know what? Let's put the big on the wing. Let's take so-and-so. Let's put so-and-so in the paint because he's got a better, steal. You never know, man. We just make crazy adjustments. And a lot of times, look at this. That's disappointing, man. We played great defense for 23 seconds and gave up that wide open look at the end of that damn shot clock. Man, that's disappointing. But anyway, like I'm saying, man, just throwing different looks at the other team. A lot of times, you'll be surprised how well that worked. You can still be in the 2-3. Change where you got your guard, change where you got your small forward, and just that right there, guys, will play different. It's a different look. Sometimes that's enough to confuse the opposition. Not all the time, but sometimes. Anyway, check us out right here, man. This team, I got to give this team props. They came out. They was up big. We responded. We hit them with that haymaker. Bap. Usually when we do that, people get wobbly. They get a little punch drunk. They go down. We ride into the sunset. This team didn't. So we hit them with the haymaker. They wobbled for a minute, and then they fought back. So to me, there's no rule on this, but to me, this is how I kind of judge whether or not I'm playing against a team that's good. Are they okay? Are they really good? Are they great? And I'm not talking about their record. A lot of people put too much stock in record. Oh, this team got a great record. Oh, this team got a bad record. You don't know who they drew. They could have just got lucky and played against some real good teams, or played against some cheesers, or they could have got, people that lag out. You never know what's the reason for somebody's record to look like it looks. This is how I judge it. If you come into a Pro-Am game with a game plan, and we take that game plan away from you, and you got nothing else, then to me, you're not that good. And that's no shade. I ain't trying to hate on nobody because we ain't the best squad in the whole wide world. But to me, if you only got that one game plan and we take that from you, you got no adjustment, to me, you're not good. Now, let's take it up a notch. If you got a game plan, we take that from you, you make an adjustment, you're a pretty good squad. You're a pretty good squad. But it's another level. If you know how to make an adjustment to the adjustment, to me, you are elite. And that's what it looks like we're going to have to do in this game. We came out, our initial game plan didn't look like it was working too well. We got back in the game, we hit them with the haymaker bap. They almost fell down, but they didn't. They got back into the game, and they made an adjustment to our adjustment. So we got to take it to a third tier. We got to go somewhere else. Now, this is good stuff to me. Wait, hold on 1 second. Hold up. Rainmaker. Bitch, Irish Spring green on my shot meter hashtag soap boy. Y'all already know when you see the meter and it's green like that, it's cause that jumper clean like that. You already know. So look, man, we are far in the game at this point. 2.5 minutes remaining in the third. The team is back on top, but we don't have that decisive, definitive lead like I want us to have. We look bad in the first, we look good in the second. Kind of the second. They made another run toward the end of the second. The third quarter looks like it belongs to us. Both teams are fighting out here. Neither one of these teams are laying down, and we got a whole rainmaker. Boy, we got a whole nother quarter. So, man, this is going to be great. I told y'all I found a good one for you, right? You looking at the third quarter, man. We got, 7-8 point lead right here. Really looks like we are in control of the game. We can do whatever we want, but this team would not go away. So I'm giving these guys some kudos. These guys keep making adjustments to our adjustments, and they won't go away. They won't go away. And I said, well, I'll be damned. Would you look at these guys? Like, they got bopped upside the head with a haymaker, and they still standing on their feet throwing punches back at us. 20-something seconds on the clock to end the third quarter. You see us trying to get the movement going out here. Now, I feel like, the third quarter has pretty much belonged to us. We didn't pull away like we wanted to, but it pretty much belonged to us. So I definitely want to finish this quarter with the same type of momentum. That's a tough shot for me. That looked like a shot creator shot, but y'all know me. One of my strongest assets is one of my biggest liabilities, and that's that I really think I can score from anywhere. I really think I can score all the time, and sometimes I can, and sometimes I can't. A lot of times I can't in 2K17 because our players, our archetypes are so limited. So many things that 2K goes, if you want to be this play type, you can't do that kind of move. And I get it. I don't have a problem with archetypes. I get it. I understand why they're necessary. But sometimes, instinctually, I do things that my player really can't do or shouldn't do. Here we go, though. Fourth quarter, man. Look at these guys. Like, I can see them in the review. They right here. So we played great in the third quarter. I want that to carry over into the fourth. But these dudes are still doing things out here to try to frustrate us. And they making this thing They making it a dogfight. I thought I had a really good look, but the defense was quick. The man made up a lot of ground in a little bit of time, contested that shot. You see my player tried to sell it, but he takes my mystery, makes it a big deal, goes back and cashes a 3 of his own, and we jump ahead. We are down. Would you look at this squad? Go away. Why these dudes won't leave? Why they won't leave? Still out here fighting too. Defensively, man, we're going to stay in the zone. I feel like we've been playing it well. The only thing that's been killing us is actually a compliment to this team. A lot of teams come out, man, and they'll rush a shot or they'll take maybe a bad shot. This team took some bad shots, but, man, they was patient. They would use the entire shot clock looking for that one perfect shot, and we would sometimes play great for most of the possession, but not for all of it. So if they stayed patient, they will find a shot that they wanted toward the end of it, and man, that's frustrating as hell. That's something that I tell my guys to do, like, stay patient, don't rush. You know, we don't need a shot. Right now, we got 24 seconds to find a shot. Let's get the best shot we can get. And I don't know, it's like somebody was telling them the same thing that I tell my guys, but they was right here, fighting. I jump ahead, man. We got less than a minute to go into the game. We are actually down 3. Now, I don't care how bad I shot in this game. If you know anything about me, you know I always want the last shot. I'm never scared, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's up for my teammates to be like, maybe we need to get Spade this look. Oh, man, Spade probably don't need to get the rock here. And I promise y'all, it's going to sound like a lie, but I promise y'all, I had good intentions. Check this out. Really good defense for most of the clock, right? Look at this. 5 seconds on the clock, playing really good defense, and we give up that. Look at that. It was 0 seconds on the damn shot clock. They took 24 seconds. They got the best shot they could get. It's a 3-point game. Now, in my mind, I know we got the last possession of the game. And I promise y'all probably don't believe me, but I promise y'all, I didn't know how much time was on the clock. I'm thinking it's like 2 seconds, so I go Kobe. Fading away. The timing looked pretty good. It didn't turn green, but that's a full meter. I'm leaning back, and the shot just doesn't go. But we get the offensive board. We kick it back to Rap, who was wide open. Bang, bang, chicken wing. Rap probably should have got the shot to begin with. Rap was really shooting great this game, but can't help myself, man. I really can't. I can't help myself. I just don't have I got a short memory. Shooters gotta have short memories. Let me do a little bit of preaching. Y'all know I like to preach a little bit too. I hate when I hear shooters say, that's it, not shoot no more. Man, you can't, if that's your mentality, you don't need to be no sharpshooter, bro. You really don't. You need to be something else. You need to be a lockdown defender or a playmaker. If you are a shooter for your team, I ain't saying just go out there and jack dumbass shots. And I don't want y'all to do that and then tell your crew, people like Spade said, I need to come out here and just jack dumbass shots. That's not what I said. Don't lie on me. But what I'm saying is, if you a shooter, you gotta have a short memory. If you taking good shots and they not falling, you doing your job. I mean, you supposed to make them, but all you can control sometimes is the good shots. Make sure you getting good shots, and your team really needs you to shoot. That's your role for the team, and I know that. So I always approach it that way. Anyway, folks, overtime, check us out. We only got a 1-point lead. This team won't go nowhere, y'all. They won't go nowhere. Styles got a little wobbly, man. He said it was condensation. He almost fell. My dude did a great job of getting himself a great look in the corner. He didn't make the shot, though. We come back. I'm pulling. I'm wide open. You got to be kidding me. What is going on? How am I missing these shots? Rap said, whenever you want to give me the damn ball, Spade, I got it. Rap comes up big with the Rainmaker right there. And this, man, it's crazy. I was shooting like 70% from beyond the arc up until like the third quarter. So I actually did the opposite of what I say I do. The fourth quarter, I was kind of non-existent. Overtime, I was non-existent, but lucky for me, man, I got Syph over there cashing. I got Rap over there cashing, and they got on the same jersey as I do. So we're going to draw the curtains on these boys. We survived. It wasn't always pretty, but man, we got the dub out here. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, man, drop that like. It don't take nothing from you, really. Just click or tap. You're probably watching on your phone anyway. Just tap the thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you know people that like Pro-Am videos, man, tell them. Tell a friend and tell a friend. This our year, fam. I'm out the next time, y'all. Peace.